another review. So as you can see, this time we're looking at the Patlabor, or Patlabor, I'm not sure how some people say it, AV-98 Ingram Labour 1, which is a Patlabor as in patrol labour, and Labours are a robot from a movie titled Patlabor. Well, it was an OVA, it was manga, it was a lot of things. Very popular series in the 80s. I'll actually show a clip of it now.
Patlabor, the movie, brings together some of Japan's most talented animators.
01よりコマンド目標を補足方位02距離1200目標を確認
Set in the Tokyo of the future, construction robots, known as labors, are commonplace. When these start going crazy, sabotage is suspected. The Patlabor Mobile Police Force, set up to combat this new problem, realize that unless they stop it soon, the whole of Tokyo will be destroyed by crazy labors. Their problem is that they only have 1 hour to act. A compelling, brilliantly animated film that should have enormous appeal to the true sci-fi fan.
This is probably one of the first ones I actually ever watched. My early teens, when I was just starting to get into anime in high school. And yeah, so it is by Wave Corporation, and it is a, I don't know if you can see down here, WHAM, which is Wave High Advanced Model, which is, I guess they're like, it was a, I don't know, an upper spec one or something. Just some scenes from the movies there. It actually spanned 3 movies, which was pretty cool. Movie 1, good. Movie 2, okay, a bit more action. Movie 3, I think they just lost the plot in 2000 because it was about 20 years later, or 15 years later when they made this movie. And it was just way too much action and not enough storyline for me, or too complicated, too convoluted, I guess, all scenes there. As you can see, so that's what he looks like, and you've just got a few more zoomed in sort of pictures here. Now, for those unfamiliar with the, there's your accessories down there, weapons. Unfamiliar with the actual series, it's or an anime or a manga, it's about police labours. You can see these little sirens up here, shield on the chest. And these were actually in the near future, I guess, which is, I kind of feel ripped off because this would be about now. I don't have a labour yet, none in sight. I can buy a giant robot anywhere to do heavy manual lifting with, and that's what these things were designed for. Let's just open it up. They were designed to help people with you know, heavy jobs. A few different manufacturers. Shinohara Heavy Industries is one of the. Let's get rid of the box over here. It was one of the prime manufacturers. I love the way the Japanese package these things. You can see it comes in its own little foam sarcophagus. I haven't opened this up yet, but it's just like an instruction guide from them. So you can see there the cockpit opens up, and that's where the person actually sits in and drives it, I guess you would say. So you can put a gun in the leg where it can draw from. The baton with a spare hand will go up under the shield. It has a pistol as well. It's an awesome cannon in the series that they use. Yeah, so sorry, as I was saying, so they're for these heavy lifting jobs, but the problem is, what happens when you get this sort of thing, it's becomes a crime wave, I guess they were having, and what they decided we need someone to police it as well, so they got their own police department together. You've got like section 1, and Section 2. They follow Section 2 in the series, and these guys are kind of like the clowns. They're not really the... you can see some accessories, 4 spare hands, there's a spare visor, a short baton, a long baton, and a shotgun. Huh, I thought we got the pistol. How cool is this guy? Get that? Just going a bit. You can see the detailing on the. Trying to get a better look. The detailing on the chest piece is actually like starred. Comes with its own little number plate in Japanese there. The decal's already on, so this is Unit 1, as I said, the primary unit of Section 2. There's 2 units per section. Decals there. The battery pack. Apparently there is a little toggle switch you can turn the lights on. I haven't gotten to that yet. I don't really play with my figurines as such. I kind of, review them and put them back in the box. This thing was so well wrapped. And yeah, I guess so. The storyline of movie 1, which this one is from, is a programmer named Eiichi Hoba, who wrote a revolutionary new operating system for labours for Shinohara Heavy Industries. Has standing on the opening scenes of the movie, he's standing on the Ark, which is a man-made island of steel off just out of Tokyo Bay, because they've run out of room to build stuff, and this is where the main manufacturing plant now is for Shinohara. So what happens is he's standing there, he commits suicide, essentially smoking and just jumping off with all these crows around him. And you go on to find out in the series that the new revolutionary OS is actually his kind of plot against labours. He's making them all go out of control, and they're destroying everything. I won't go too much in the series. It's such a good one that I think you guys should actually just go and watch it. But what I will say is I love about this figure, it's actually not cloth. I'm not sure if you can see in between the joints there, which has got some good flexibility. That stuff, the grey stuff, is actually a flexible kind of rubber. And there you go. Oh, we do have the pistol. I'm not sure if you guys can see in there. I'll take it out. When that leg opened up, it's kind of hard to see. There is actually the pistol inside. No, the other one doesn't open up. Yeah, so I've actually got the 6-shooter. It's on the inside leg, which you can see kind of snaps open from there. Really cool. The baton is up on. You can put that up under there, under the shield, the arm shield. The hands move. The fingertips don't. Some good articulation in the arm there. It doesn't go all the way up, obviously, because you have these armor pieces on the shoulder. So some rotation. Even the armor seems to move a bit. There's some rotation in the arms there. And this grey flexible material is everywhere to cover the joints, which is a good way to stop them from getting dirty. I love it. So Wave have done a very good job with that. And I haven't seen too many of their figures. You've got little aerials there coming off the neck. Let me see if I can just... can I get this open? Oh, yeah, I can. Kind of under the head, there's a glass sort of shield, and that's where the driver sits. And you can see up in there the little police officer. How cool is that? That's what. And oh, it's even got the head. You can actually see the. I don't know how you get it out of there. This is kind of like, it's all plastic, except for maybe 1 or 2 panels seems to feel a bit metallic, but there is actually a little pilot in there. I'm not sure if they're meant to come out or not, but I don't really want to force it, so I did read these things could be a bit fragile, so what we'll do is we'll just close that back up there. So the cockpit does actually open up, which is cool, and I'm not sure, you won't be able to see it, sorry for my camera, but The little lettering just there has got the name Alphonse because this Unit 1 was actually owned by, the pilot's name is Noah, Officer Noah. She actually named her unit Alphonse, which is after her dog that died when it was a kid. Got some aerials there, some lights. Yep, that came off. Don't worry, I think it was all part of the plan. Sorry, new experience guys playing with this. I haven't really played with this one before. Oh, there you go. I don't know if you can see or not. I'll try and maneuver the camera. Pilot actually raises and lifts from up under the by flicking that grey button on the back, which is a really cool feature because when they slide back in here on a little chair, they raise up to the glass shield. Let's close that back up. So I'm pretty impressed with this figurine. I think this was one of my more expensive ones until I bought the Iron Man Mark IV armor from Hot Toys, but yeah, this was I think about a couple of $100. I think it's well worth it. I've really wanted one of these since I was a teen. I thought, like, how cool would this be to actually have a labor? And if I had a bookcase, I would love to stand this thing on there. Unfortunately, though, I haven't gotten around to getting a display case, so you just have to stay in the packaging for the time being until I can get one. But yeah, it's kind of like a dream come true, a piece of your childhood having this thing. The feet actually have really good articulation. They're kind of like separate heels there. There's an ankle point. They do rotate side to side, and so he's quite poseable compared to some figures you see, except when it comes to, there doesn't seem to be as much articulation in the waist joint as you would want, or it's just kind of top heavy. Not quite, but it's very hard to pose. So yeah, the accessories just quickly before I go. So like I said, we got the shotgun, the 2 different batons, there's 4 hands, there's an extra shield because just in case you lose one, I'm assuming. Yeah, that's it really. It doesn't have a great deal of accessories compared to some of the ones like an Evangelion Solid Chogokin spec that you can get. But if you know what I mean, it's kind of, this is really movie anime accurate with the stickers and everything, and it doesn't have the accessories because in the movie that's all they have. You have the labor, and you have a couple of guns depending on if you're the close quarter unit or if you've got the pistol or the right shotgun. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'd say overall I'd probably recommend buying it if you can find it cheaply on eBay or something. Probably not though, knowing eBay and the way people like to jack up the prices on things after they've come out. I got this as a pre-release, so it's been sitting on my shelf for a while. I'm not sure of the release date. I think it was, when did this one come out? 2009, 2010 I think. Something like that. Yeah. Alright guys, thanks for watching. And I will try and get around to doing either the Iron Man Mark IV or the Evangelion Unit 1 soon, because I'm just getting back into my videos now. You would have noticed a couple more up recently. It'd be really good to do these. I hate fiddling with these things out of the box because some of them can be a bit precious. But yeah, alright. Thanks for watching and enjoy. Ciao.